the Shannon and Lou channel. I am Shannon, to my right is Lou. This is Pickles. She is our new lady that's been in all of our videos at the bar here. Today we are going to do Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer.
Gotta say, I'm not overly excited about this.
It's a red, white, and blue beer, so where's it from, Lou?
Milwaukee.
My eye is itching, it's because of the cat, but it's okay, we love her.
I've never had this. I've always seen it my whole life in stores, but I never bought it.
All right, let me take a look.
Because I always, what I've heard about it. So we're gonna try a more common beer instead of, more unique beers. Or
as you know, I can't see.
And it was selected as America's Best in 1844.
Okay, well we're in 2024, so not
okay, they
sure how
had their day in the sun in 1844. Okay, in 1844.
Let me read a little bit of this, because I can't see shit.
Ahead.
All right, so this is the original Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer. All right, hold on.
I'm trying to
Nature's
not have a bad attitude about it.
Nature's choicest
Choicest.
products provide its prized flavor. We'll get to that in a minute.
And
only the finest of hops and grains are used. Selected as America's best since in 1893.
Not since.
Yeah, so we are not in 1893, but we're going to give you a little world bugs.
And from Milwaukee, so it was bottled by Laverne and Shirley.
Smells like burr.
I'm going to try to be fair because I've never had it, but I've never heard good things. So give it a shot.
We got these cans are 16 ounces. I'm assuming. Yeah, it says 1.6 on it.
16 ounces, and you paid how much for 4?
$5.99.
$6 for.
Smells like burr.
For 4 of them.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and what? Wow, look at mine, look at your hair, that's just it.
I'm not overly excited about it, but you never know, it might be good.
It's got a little sweetness to it. Oh, Pappy.
What's your initial reaction?
I don't know, it's got a little sweetness to it. Give me a minute. Hold on. Let me have a little. All right, let's try it. Clean my palate. All right, here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. She's a little flat to me, but not bad. She's holding her own.
Not the worst beer I've ever had.
Nope.
As a matter of fact, I've had beers that are inferior to this that cost me $16 or $18.
And I can't get my leg up there. Well, I could, but that's going to cause some acrobatic, contortion.
Hey, by the way,
stuff.
what's with these microbreweries and stuff? Where I go to the store, a can of beer is $25. What does it come with, a hooker or something? I mean, how do you justify that price?
I know, or gold.
Well, you know what I think it's for? It's for those that are like, ooh, it's expensive. I never heard of it. Ooh, I gotta buy this.
Now,
all right, well, it looks.
Let me have a little nose swig. It's a light beer. And this is supposed to be a lager. Actually, it's not light. I take that back.
Light colored beer.
Yeah. It's not a light beer. It's actually not light. I mean, it's not heavy. It's not a stout, but it's holding its flavor very well. It's just a robust flavor. Super smooth.
It's not terrible.
It's
not great. It's not terrible.
Oh, it's not terrible. Honestly.
I'll admit, like I said. My God, man! I've known Pabst Blue Ribbon forever. Never bought it because I never heard good things about it. Right? And
we haven't.
I've never heard.
I never heard anything about it. Just Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer. I mean, Pabst smells like. I
don't know if anybody remembers. If you do, leave a comment. Milwaukee's Best. It was like drinking this and adding water to it.
This is not watery.
Or Old Milwaukee.
No, this is not a watered down beer at all.
Old Milwaukee and Milwaukee's Best. Cheap. I mean, cheap. You're like, how does he make any money doing this?
Well, for $5.99, I mean,
take away the price of the can, there's no profit.
Cheap, but I mean, for a 4-pack, it's a 16 ounce. I think it's fully flavored. I don't see what the issue is here with people saying things.
It reminds me of those beers where you have those guys. We actually knew one of those guys who had a beer in his hand at all time, a can of beer in his hand all day long when he was working. He was a boat mechanic. I mean, literally all day he was drinking beer. This is like that kind of beer.
So you're saying the guy drank Pabst Blue Ribbon?
No, it was. He didn't drink Pabst. He drank something else. But there was not a time like that movie, like Talladega Nights. His dad always had the big can of beer in his hand.
Oh yeah, that was funny. He was hilarious. You know, this is
that guy, that actor. Oh, I just forgot his name.
Totally holding.
That guy, everything he does cracks me up. He cracks me up in everything he does.
He's good. This really isn't bad. This is not a bad beer. This is a very good beer for.
No, it's not.
$5.99.
Away here.
No, it's a decent beer. It's good.
Listen, $5.99 for 4. You paid $1.50 each.
Oh, I'll tell you what. This blows.
We bought foreign beers, $12 for a 6-pack that were much, much better. I'm not complaining about the price. I'm just saying that
it's a decent beer. It's okay. I don't see it.
It's okay.
You're going way more.
It's not terrible.
Holy shit and shit. Did you put the whole thing in?
No.
Oh.
It's not.
Okay.
I will say this. I try to control myself to not go into this with a bad attitude, to not influence my decision. Actually, I'm kind of surprised. It's not all that bad.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Not bad. An average beer. I was expecting, just
water.
the right amount of awful.
No, I was expecting a right amount of like water through beer. Okay, now let me take
it does taste a little bit watered down.
Well, I'm not minding it.
A little bit.
A
little bit watered down.
All right, let's get to the. Let's get to the show here. I can't.
What, does InBev own this too? Let me
see
check.
Shit.
They own everything.
All right, hold on.
I think they own half the crap.
All I want is a damn calorie content, and apparently I'm not achieving that goal. Well, they have to have it on
Union
here.
made. Union made.
All right.
Okay, that's great. That's fine. And the can's recyclable, which we're.
Okay, well, do you see the calorie content? Because I'm having issues.
No, I don't. I'm a guy. I don't think about that shit.
They don't have it on here. I literally do not see the Well, they can't. It's recyclable.
Not like you, where you're concerned about the calories. So let me have 50 of them.
Dude, I gained 10 pounds. I'm not worried. What do you mean, yes?
Well, with the beer you drink.
Well, you've gained a few pounds yourself, heifer.
Okay. Don't try to hurt my feelings because you're not going to. Because I'll be the first one to say, oh man, look at me.
Remember that? Inspector Gadget. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Inspector Gadget. Do-do-do-do-do.
Well, how about Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Why don't you go look for it?
What the hell's that?
You don't remember that?
Never heard of it.
Oh. How about, oh, well, I don't know.
I got my eye on you.
Oh, since 1844.
You've done pretty well.
Union made.
We already said that.
Since 1844.
All right, where's the calorie content?
What was it ranked the best American? Oh, selected as America's best in 1893.
Oh crap!
Not since 1893. In 1893. That's also like Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. Really? Really, the champagne of beer?
All right, I can't find the calorie content on here at all. I mean, I've looked all over this damn bottle, and it's not on here. I don't know how they get by with that.
I will say though. I will say
it's not bad.
It's not bad. It really is.
I'm telling you, I would literally carry a case of this in my house.
Oh, really?
Oh God, yeah.
You say that about so many beers we've done. We're gonna have to get a warehouse for all these cases of beer.
We have half a warehouse. I mean, let's make it a full warehouse.
Why would you get? There are so many varieties. Why would you keep saying, "I'd get a case of this"? I'll have a case of this. Holy hell!
For a party.
For a party? Okay, if you're serving Pabst Blue Ribbon at your house party, your friends are going to go, oh, really? I thought we were better friends than that.
Okay, and then there's going to be a deluxe selection of everything else, but lo and behold, it's a damn good beer. I think it is.
I keep going to that Nicaragua beer we had. I don't remember the name of it. So if we have a party, next time we have a party, I am going to get some of that beer. And when there's that asshole that I don't like, I'm going to go, yeah, hey man, have one of these. This is terrible. Sorry, it's all we got. That's all we got, and so hopefully they'll leave.
This is actually very flavorful in my palate. It's got a little bit of sweetness, a hint of sweetness.
Yes.
Do you get the sweetness?
Yeah, I agree.
It's just a
Not overbearing. Not overbearing.
No.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right.
It's holding the carbonation. It's not flat. It's smooth. I honestly do not see, just because it's a cheaper beer.
You know, it's funny you said that about the sweetness.
It's good.
You said that about the sweetness, but it didn't hit me.
No, it's not sweet like that. It's just a dollop of it.
When you said it, it made me think that, yeah, it is. You're right. So it's not overbearingly sweet, or it's not overbearing.
You know what this beer is? Well, you may just like it, right?
It's a decent beer.
But if this is what I will say. And you could be wealthy as hell and love the beer, and amen. But for those of you that maybe are on a budget in your pocket, right?
Okay, it's not the cheapest beer either. We just said that. You paid $6 for a 4-pack.
Okay, so what is a 6-pack? It can't be that much more.
Okay, and it's 16 ounces, of course, but there are cheaper beers out there.
Okay, no, but we're talking about this one.
It's not the cheapest beer.
But for a flavorful, and it is packed, it has flavors in it. It is flavorful.
You know, it's like an everyday beer, right? If you're someone who drinks beer all the time, it's like an everyday beer.
Yeah, it is.
Because we've done beer reviews where they're not everyday beers. Not only that, a lot of the beers that are good, whatever, you drink one.
Oh, the last review we did was not an everyday beer.
This is like an everyday beer, but
it is delicious. I was just looking for the alcohol, or not the alcohol content, the calorie. I just wanted to see what it was. Not on there. I find that very odd. No, they should be on every, whatever. They're from the 1800s.
Of course, like most
they didn't update everything.
Like most of these inexpensive American beers.
I don't mind this
You got to pay attention, or else they're just going to disappear, right? Because they go down so easy. That's what I'm saying. It's like an everyday beer for someone who drinks a lot of beer. Because there are other beers, other beers we know, that your second one, you're like, okay, that's enough. I feel, even though I enjoy it, that I can't drink anymore. This, it seems like you can drink 30 of these.
These are, it's not.
I wouldn't recommend it.
It's not a super light beer. It's not a Coors Light. It's not a Bud Light. It's way more.
Please don't even bring up Coors Light, because this is going to be the most awful beer I've ever had in my life is Coors Light. Now we're going to have people saying, "How dare you? How dare you?" Oh, I'm sorry. I have to like Coors. Coors is awful. Absolutely awful.
Just making a comment.
Hey, when I was a kid, I had a Trans Am when I was in high school, and I had the Coors Light can hanging from my mirror. Because in Florida, Coors was illegal.
Why?
They weren't licensed to sell it in Florida, in a lot of states. So people would buy Coors Light illegally to have it. So when I had my first Coors Light, I'm like, really? This is awful.
Wait, so I had to drive over to Georgia to get the damn shit?
Yeah, or you have to get Smokey and the Bandit to get it.
No, anyway.
Remember the movie Smokey and the Bandit?
Was that with
Burt Reynolds and
Sally
Jackie Gleason?
And
you some bitch.
Some bitch. You some bitch. Anyway, this is not bad. I actually don't mind it at all.
You know what it is, too, that makes me think?
It's good. It's very flavor. Wait. Are you still getting the flavor from it?
Yeah,
it's holding it.
It still has flavor.
It's packed. Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, it's packed. It's not flat.
But it makes me think of this when it comes to beers. I'd like for someone to give me their opinion. Leave a comment, leave an opinion. Where we've had IPAs, these expensive microbrewery beers that are inferior to this cheap beer. Inferior.
Well, you just said it wasn't that cheap.
Compared to those?
Oh, yeah, cheap.
Yes, cheap compared to those. And I have to tell you, I mean, I don't like to criticize, because I know when someone does something, to them they think they're doing well, and a lot of people, they are, because a lot of people like what they make. But when you can't beat Pabst Blue Ribbon, and you're making these expensive, super expensive beers, and microbreweries making all this expensive stuff, and your stuff tastes like shit. This is not bad. Not bad. Not my favorite. Of course, not my favorite, but not bad at all.
This is.
I like the fact that look at this.
Oh God, that's swirling.
Look at this. Hey, producer, look at this. How many expensive beers have we had? When you're halfway through, you do this.
You flatten out right away.
They're dead. They're
dead. No, I'm actually enjoying it.
If you can get us a can, because Shannon actually made a good point on a beer we did before.
Score to me. Woo-hoo.
No, you did. You made a great point. Where remember I told you, oh, this is flat, this, and then I drank it right out of the can. Oh my God, it's so much better.
That's how some. Yeah.
It lasts in the can, but you put it in a glass or a mug,
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
dies out. So I want to try it out of the can.
What do you mean? Pabst. That's such a weird name.
Go down here, darling. Let me pop my beer. Pop my beer. Hey, boys. What was it on Talladega Nights?
You won't go on. Hey,
Where
Rod.
he said to the kids, hey, Grandpa, well, the kids say, hey, Grandpa, you going to play with us? Somebody goes, hey, how about you boys go dig a hole? I'm going to get me another beer. He always had a can of beer.
But his beers were this big. They were like 24 ounces.
I forget.
Or like 85
I
ounces.
forget the man's name, but everything he does, I love him. I love it. He was also in dodgeball.
Yeah,
Remember he was in dodgeball? Yeah, he was one of the announcers during the event.
I don't recall that.
I like that guy, man. I like him a lot.
Well, give me
Yeah,
some.
it's not really different. No, I'm trying to get a feel out of a can.
Sure. This is good.
No. Oh my God, you not listen to what I'm saying?
You're so
I'm trying to try it out of a can as compared to out of the mug.
Let's get it on. Ooh.
After this, I'm going to end up in a can.
Let's get it on. I did my ooh. I put a little Michael in there.
Are you having a seizure?
No, I was thinking of two things. Wait.
Oh, you think of two things at once? I doubt that.
Ooh.
I doubt you can think of two things at once.
Let's get it on. Did you get that? Did you get that? You want me to do it again? Listen, I'm doing a little MG. Let's get it on.
MG?
Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on. Woo. And then, let's get it on. MJ? You get it?
Too much beer?
No, it's called fun.
You're ignorant. You're just ignorant.
It's called Pabst Blue Ribbon. Brings out friendliness in ya. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
I'll say this. You know what? I'd rather drink this out of the mug.
All right, well, that's what we're doing.
No, but we had beers where it was better drinking out of the can.
Oh, for sure.
drink
Some of those, I don't know.
So Pabst.
I'm gonna pee a little bit. I feel like I do. I don't like. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Now? You're gonna start now being
Brutally
honest?
with you. Pabst reminds me of Pabst Smear. So let's just call it the Blue Ribbon, okay? Pabst.
A Pabst smear?
Yeah, kind of hand in hand. I mean, let's get normal here. I feel good.
Okay, I don't know what the hell is going on here.
It's called
How did you get Pabst smear out of this?
Pabst! If you go, I need a Pabst Smear, or I need a Pabst Blue Ribbon, same thing. You get it? I feel a little gassy too.
That is like.
Doctor, I need a Pabst Smear. Lou, I need a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Where's the difference there?
I can see. You know, in the medical field, I can see the least patient person in the world when that person comes home from work. You know what that would be?
Vaginas?
No, a proctologist.
Well,
As soon as the spouse says something, you know what? Shut the hell up. I've been dealing with assholes all day. I don't want to deal with this shit, right? That makes sense.
And you need to go to one.
And then you want to ask the proctologist, okay, so what made you choose this field?
Hey, when was the last time you were at a proctologist? And how old are you?
Because I refuse to go to a proctologist unless at first they got to buy me a drink, wine and dine me a little bit, and then you go ahead, do what you got to do now.
See,
just walking in there and all of a sudden the guy goes snapping the glove. Okay, bend over. Oh, whoa, wait a minute.
See,
let's build up to this, get to know each other a little bit first.
This is what you don't want to do, and I'm being very honest. This is not what you do. Okay, this is very sad. I'm being very honest. It's very sad to me. He needs to get his shit together, really.
Oh, really? That's funny.
No, you do.
Listen,
you need to go to a proctologist.
I have nothing against it. I'm just
saying.
Well,
you don't go.
I'm just saying, my God, let me speak. I'm just saying, we need to build up to that. Maybe go out a couple of times, go see a movie first, have a couple of drinks, maybe dinner, and then go ahead, do what you gotta do. It's not just me walking in there all of a sudden cold turkey. Yeah, bend over.
So when I go to a colonoscopy, go get a colonoscopy. I don't have to do all that, but you do.
Because I'm a romantic. Okay.
Oh, yeah, here. Yeah. You know what? You were so freaking right. I forgot about that.
That's right.
He's right. Hey, let me tell you about this beer. I don't mind it.
Especially these days where doctors don't have any time for you, right? They walk in, they snap the glove, bend over, and they got the finger ready. And I'm like, oh, no.
By the way,
Let's
we are
talk
not telling you not
Let's
to go
talk
see
first.
one.
Of course,
We're not
no, we're not
deterring
saying
you.
that. I'm just saying I have to do things on my terms.
And he's 59 years old, and he should have done it 10 years ago. We know. All right, anyway, so I'm going to rate this. Yeah, you're a little behind times. Woo-hoo. Okay, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
I've never been more attracted to you than I am right now. Okay, what are you trying to do there?
I let it go. If I got my boob job, it would happen. Okay. I'm giving this for this type of beer.
Okay, just give it for any beer. Not for this type.
Well, no, it's a lager.
Okay, but you've not. Okay.
It's a lager beer.
But don't look at the name that it's a common beer.
I'm not. You are. You're saying this.
Just rate it on the flavor.
I'm going to give this, I am literally going to give this a 7.5. It is freaking good.
Okay.
It's not bad. I find nothing bad. It's holding its flavor. It's carbonated. It is actually full of flavor.
You know what?
No, it's a 7.5 across the way. It is not bad at all. It beats so many of those expensive beers, right?
That I agree with you.
No, it beats them that have all these. They talk about the hops.
The triers.
They talk about have all this stuff in it, and it's like a bunch of shit. It's a shitstorm over there, right?
I'll give this
7.5 all the way. Pabst Blue Ribbon.
I can see someone giving it a 7.5 or an 8, even if they like it. I'm going to go lower, but I can see that. It's not terrible. So I gotta admit, I've always avoided this beer, always, because I would see it on a shelf. I'm like, nope. So we decided, all right, yeah, let's go ahead and try it. I'll give it a 6.
I would judge more than
A hair above average because I've had expensive
it's good.
beers that
Decent. It's decent beer.
I gave them a 4 or 5 and they didn't deserve
I'm
that.
glad.
A 6.
I agree because I went by this in the aisle so many times and I did the same thing you just said.
I've done it
Walk
my
right
whole
by
life.
it.
My
Because
whole
I heard.
life.
But I was wrong. Totally wrong.
Yeah.
I tried it, 4-pack, $5.99. Totally worth it. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. I would host at a party with other selections, of course. But it's decent, and everybody else would say the same
beer
thing.
Connoisseurs that are like, oh, I can't believe you
Snotty
would give it.
Whoppers?
Come on with snootiness. This is 6, which is a bit above average.
Oh, the snooty tooties get away.
A bit
from
above
it.
average.
Try it again.
But you know,
And don't be a
hey
snob.
folks, listen, check out our YouTube channel. We have
Don't
music.
drink and drive.
We have our own music. We have country music.
Fun music.
We have a great rap song. It's
Living in the
HOA. We have videos. Jesus also is a bartender that you should check that out. It's everything we do here is about fun, but we do want to say, hey, drink responsibly.
Don't drink and drive.
As Shannon said, do not drink and drive. And
Thanks for tuning in.
we do everything here we can to try to have fun. And we want you to have fun. And you know what? Leave us a comment if you've had this.
Yeah.
You like it, hate it. Just please don't attack us for not agreeing with you because we would never attack you for not agreeing with us.
Exactly.
Everything's about taste.
This deserves a chance, though. Thanks for tuning in.
And subscribe to our channel. We appreciate the support and give us a thumbs up. And we will talk to you again soon. And cheers. Cheers, everyone. Give it a try. Cheers.
Peace out.